Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. So this morning I went and I got my hair done, although I don't really, well, I say done, I got it a little bit of a trim. I didn't really think I needed to go, but I had already said that I would, so I didn't want to cancel on her at the last minute because that's just terrible. So anyway, I went. So then I came home, did dishes, got the laundry going, all of that kind of stuff. I now know what I'm having for dinner, which I don't know. Is that a thing with you too? Like, if you know what you're having for dinner early in the day, you're good? Or is it, I don't know. I want to know what you're having for dinner. So what we're doing is some clam chowder, and I've got some rolls from a party we just had, and I made a broccoli salad the other day, so that's what we're doing for dinner tonight, right? So I want to know, what are you having for dinner? Okay, so let's get on with this. So I am curious what kind of things, I want to show you this. So I have, this is from whenever I was a kid. This was the tree topper we always had when I was a kid, right? It's plastic. It's been kept in this little box. And I pulled it out this year, and for some reason this year, I was in a place where I can get rid of it. I'm never going to use it. I know that it's really hard to get rid of things that have a sentimental value to us. I understand that. I also understand that the things that we have in our house, we have to put out energy for them. And also, I mean, not to sound all weird about it, but also I think a lot of the things, especially that we have like a sentimental attachment to, also give out an energy. And sometimes the things that we have a sentimental attachment to, for some reason, we keep them because, that's how we remember this person, or, whatever. My mom passed away about 10 years ago now. And sometimes the things that we keep are not, they're not good for us. Sometimes they don't always have a good, it's not always a good reference point to look back on, you know what I mean? Like, they don't hold good memories all the time. And so, even if they did, if they're just taking up room in your house, I have asked all my kids, do they want them? I feel like I'm going all over the place, guys, sorry. I have asked them if they wanted it. Nobody said they did. So, now that's my cue, I can get rid of it. Because what I would be holding on to it for is in case one of my kids wanted it. Well, I'm free and clear because they don't. Now here's your excuse to do that with some of your things if you were waiting. Now's your chance. So it's just something to think about. We hold on to a lot of things unnecessarily. And so what that's one of the things I've been doing is asking the kids, do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this? Okay, so enough of that. That was in a million different Christmas decorations, and so I thought I would just use that as an example because I think we all have some of those things who have been passed down from, say, our parents, our grandparents, whatever. And it doesn't always hit it. It doesn't always hit the spot of, you can use this, you love it, you have good memories of it and all that. Sometimes it's just more stuff in our house that we don't necessarily want. So now's our time. Anyway. Okay, and also, I wanted to give you a few tips for having a party at your house. Every year we have a huge party at our house. We have Santa Claus that comes, we have a piñata, we have stockings that Santa Claus gives out. It's a big deal. We had 30 people this year. We just did that this last weekend. And I wanted to give you a few tips. If you're going to do that, have a bunch of people at your house, regardless of what it's for. This time happened to be for Christmas, but it could be for any reason. You're having a bunch of people over. For one thing, don't clean your house within an inch of its life, because it will be all in vain. You will have to redo the floors. You'll have to re-vacuum. There'll be something weird stuck to the carpet. It never fails. So do the main areas of your house. Don't do all the nooks and crannies. Like your office, for one thing, probably nobody's going to be in there. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Just leave it alone. work on the main areas of the house. Also, if it's a situation where there's going to be kids, you might want to have some things for them to do. Like, as far as, I'm not saying you have to entertain them completely, right? I'm saying have some games, some puzzles, some color books, maybe a movie, or, you know, something that would be fun for them to watch for Christmas time or whenever it is. And just something to keep them preoccupied, because little kids that are not, you know, don't have something to do are just kind of destructive sometimes. So there's that. And then the other thing is having some finger foods out, because I don't know what, you know, if people are traveling a ways, they may show up to your house hungry and maybe dinner's not for another 2 hours, right? Or you get 1 or 2 families that shows up way earlier because they want to help you get stuff ready. And so just having some things out that are, you know, just some snacky things, maybe some cheese and crackers, some cookies, you know, something that is edible, you know, for them to eat before dinner gets ready. And even if you have somebody else who is expected to bring some finger foods, maybe a meat and cheese tray or whatever, have something out yourself in case that doesn't have, you know, in case for some reason they can't come, they have a car issue, you know, whatever the case may be. So that's just a couple of things. And then the other thing is make sure that you have enough paper plates, silverware, you know, all of that stuff. That seems to be kind of a thing that people forget about quite often. So, and that is terrible. All of a sudden it's time to eat and everybody's panicked because there's 30 people and I only have 8 plates, or, you know, whatever the case may be. So that's just something to consider when you're having a party. The next thing is, what are we doing for Christmas dinner? So by the time we get to Christmas, this happens every year, we are Christmas dinnered out. We've had Thanksgiving. We've had this big party that we have every year. Sometimes we have some other party in between then. And so what we're doing this year is pizza. And I already called the pizza place and asked them if they're open on Christmas Eve. And they said yes. So we're doing pizza on Christmas Eve, and I will have finger foods out and whatever. So it will make a day of it. And, you know, I'll have cheese and crackers and probably a relish tray, some sort of meat and cheese. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what winds up being put on the table. But anyway, so that's what we're doing for Christmas dinner. Now, are you guys doing something different for Christmas dinner, or more so that like the traditional? So that's what I would like to know. But let me take you on a tour of just the main living areas of our house. And just so you know, I didn't go, you might think it's overboard, but I don't feel like I went overboard this year. And several years I have. This year is not one of them. Let me show you. Okay, we're going to start in the family room. This has the laundry room and all of that. It's kind of the room off the kitchen. And let me know, do you guys have this room in your house where it's just all of the extra furniture? Nothing really goes together. It's where the kids play. So here's the little box here. I got that at Dollar General a while ago. Well, actually a couple years ago, I think. And I didn't really do much in this room. See what I mean? It's just all the extra furniture. Our desk is in there, the file cabinet, a little old sofa couch. By the way, that couch is the best, like, napping couch ever. So this is what this one looks like. Not a whole lot of decorations in this room. We've got the wreath on the door and the bells. That's about it for there. Then we come into the kitchen. And I've got my little stacked presents that light up. And a little Santa there. It kind of looks like an octopus Santa because I have a plant behind there. I'll show you. See? I have a plant behind there, but this is really the only place in here that Santa can go. So it's just the octopus Santa now. Anyway, got these little boots. And I've just picked these things up here and there. I got another one up there. Oh, hey, there's my ring light. Let's see here. And over on this side with the stove, yeah, I just have, you know, a couple little festive pot holders. That's about it. The kitchen table with a very wrinkled table runner, but that's okay because it still works and it's pretty. And an empty little tier, what is that called? Anyway, I put cookies on it, although clearly I have not put cookies on it today, but that's going to be remedied because I'm going to make some snickerdoodles for our Christmas party that we are having on Christmas Eve. So that's what I have there. And just my, napkins, salt and pepper, and all of that. Over by the slider, I have a cute little rug. So this area is not finished yet. It's part of the house that we're still working on. So I didn't do anything in there. I have a couple little things hanging up here. A couple little things, little snowman. We've got the garland on the staircase. And this is the living room. This is probably the most decorated. Got the little Santa Claus snowman. The pretty little pillows on the couch. Let's see here. And the Christmas tree. We don't have as many lights on the tree this year, which kind of seems like a bummer, but I mean, it's pretty anyway. We just don't have as many lights, and it just, I don't know. Next year we need to put more lights on it, I guess. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And over here, just got another little pillow. So let me show you in here. We have a sunken living room. That's what that was. And this little couch is where it's kind of a chair and a half or a love seat or whatever you call it. And this is where I sit in the morning a lot of times and hang out with the fire. I love it. So if we look up, I know it's a long ways up, we have that all lit up, which is a little balcony on the second story, and it just looks so pretty. Usually we have a lot of either greenery or tinsel or something wrapped around those lights. We didn't though this year, but it's okay. It's pretty anyway, and it kind of adds to the ambiance, and I really like it. We just have the little Noel and snow and this little deer star cut out, kind of. It lights up and it has a little battery in it. It's very pretty. Looks really pretty at night. And yeah, so this is the living room. And this is really, the kitchen and the dining room. That's really all I decorate for Christmas. That's about it. So thank you for going on this little tour with me. I would like to know, do you decorate your whole house? Or do you just do like the main living areas? And also, do you have one of those rooms in your house where it just seems to be like the extra room where the things you don't know where to put, that's where they go? So I just want to know, what are you having for dinner? Are you doing anything, traditional? Are you doing it non-traditional? I want to know all the things. So let me know down in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.